Here at Dakotah Popehn, formerly Lindwurm, at the Boston Marathon. Dakotah, how's training been going so far? Any hiccups?
No hiccups. This has been my best training block for Boston so far, so I'm expecting my best results here, hopefully.
And so you alluded to that a bit in the press conference, saying this is the most confident that you've been going to race so far. Why is that this year?
Honestly, I just feel like none of my workouts were misses. They were all hits, so that was great. And then just coming here as an Olympian, I think always boosts your confidence for sure. It makes you realize that you can belong.
And then in terms of training partners, who's been the main training partners throughout this build?
My main training partner is Amy Frisbee. She also runs for Puma in Minnesota Distance Elite, so her and I sync up all the time, and she's got a lot of leg speed that I don't have, so we push each other that way.
And then top American at the Olympics last year, 12th place. Has that been part of, giving you the confidence that you belong in the top group here, that you're ready to contend to be on the podium?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to outrun Emily Sisson, somebody who I would consider to be one of the greatest American marathoners of all time, feels like a big confidence boost. And so coming here and seeing the amazing American field that they put together, I know I can compete with them.
And then you raced twice within 2 weeks, I believe, U.S. half champs, NYC, into this build, running 69, 70 minutes. What went the decision to race twice before Boston and to race so close together?
Yeah, I think I look back and maybe have a small regret about choosing two that were so close together. I wanted to race both because for Atlanta was a qualifying race, and then of course the the United half is just so competitive, and I like the way the course is laid out to practice for Boston. So they both offered something I really wanted, and I got a little greedy trying to race both of them, but I got great fitness from both races. So.
And then you said none of your workouts this year have been misses. Has there been any key workouts, indicators you've done in the past that tell you that you're in great shape this year?
Yeah, so we do a workout that's 16 miles total. It's 3 miles at marathon pace, 1 at LT, all consecutive. So it's, little pickups in 16 miles. And all my marathon paces were under 5:30, and all my LT were about 5:10. So I feel like that's a really great indicator of I've got at least 16 miles of about 5:20s in my legs.
And then what are you expecting come Monday? Will it be a successful marathon for you?
It's hard to put success in a place or a time, so just having something that I can walk away from, feeling like I gave my best effort from start to finish. I really think, a top 10 would be amazing, but I'd love to be on the podium.
And then in terms of doing that, the past few years at a lot of these World Marathon majors, particularly for the women, it's been tactical. If it isn't tactical and it goes out hot, are you going to commit yourself to going out in a hot pace through half? Or what's your thought process on how's the best way to run a good race for you?
That's a great question. I've never even thought about Boston going out hot because it never does. We're always tactical. If it goes out fast, that'll be a game time decision. Depends on how fast they decide to take it out. But I would put a lot of money on it going out tactical. It always seems to.
And then knowing that, have you focused at all on any little speed workout stuff? A lot of these women's races have been sprint finishes, kick finishes for those top places.
Yeah, so we've been working a lot actually on our speed and doing things like that workout I had mentioned earlier where we're doing pickups in the middle of a workout. A different workout we do is a mile where the first 1200s at LT, last 400s at like 5K pace. So just working on doing a lot of pickups because I think that's what we see in these races that are tactical. They go out slow and then we kind of do a fartlek style race throughout. So been really working on being able to change gears.
And then do you think also doing the Olympics, how has that prepared you for Boston? Because obviously the Olympics, pretty grueling course this year.
Yeah, I mean, after the Olympics, I don't think there's any course that will scare me ever again. Heartbreak does not scare me after having to climb the wall in Paris. So it prepares me, just knowing I can get through Paris, I can get through Boston.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.